Hi folks, welcome back to Failure at Retirement.
So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to somewhat replicate this box in that I was thinking at first I might just scrap out one of these, although I hate to do that. But I need the ends to be straight, and I need the top to be flat, not tapered. If you look at this one closely, it's much shorter in the back than it is in the front. So for various reasons, I decided to start from scratch. So here's the sheet metal. I've already notched it. If you look over here, the seams are on the ends. So again, I'm trying to replicate that. So I've got this notched. You can see some of the scribe lines here. These right here, bottom of this notch is where the bottom bend is. And then here's where the side bend is. And then this out here is for the hems. So let's take it over here. Trusty sheet metal brake. We'll put this in here and see what we can do. Better get the tripod. Hang on. Okay, so you probably can't really see very much here, but we're just trying to line up the scribe mark with the seam in the sheet metal brake so we get our bend in the right spot. So there we go, we got her clamped down. We just need a 90-degree bend here. I like to work her up slow, especially on these shorter ones. That ought to do it, I believe. Unclamp it. Spin it around. Ooh. Especially on these, got it, shorter ones. She's getting away from me. Got it. There we go. Now it's cooperating. We got so little sticking out here. If you get it in there too far, it's kind of a trick to get her back out. Got to get this really tight. What I was saying before, this little bit sticking out here is so little, you got to clamp it really hard in order to get it to bend up and not just push back. And that's why I do a little bit at a time. Anyway, I'm not an expert on sheet metal, but I have used this brake a time or two, and I'm the one that built the brake in the first place. So I do kind of know how it works. All right. So now we have our just right. Clamp her down. Looks good. Ooh, trying to push on me. All right, so there's the edge. That's basically what I was looking for. Not too bad. Did push a little bit on this one edge. See what we can do on this side. Maybe it's tight enough. Ooh. Straighter. Maybe it won't be too bad. We'll just have to see. All right. Wish that was a little. Now I got to figure out this next step. I'll be right back. Maybe it won't be too bad. See. All right. Now I got. All right. So I'm not sure this is going to work at all. But what I did is I clamped it. Okay, I got everything set. Piece of quarter-inch stock underneath there. Square. That protects the edges I just bent, but can't hurt, right? Ooh. So for some reason, the one end got overbent just a little bit. There we go. Maybe. All right. That's not too bad. I wish I could say this is simple. Now we're going to go to the press brake. Try to bend the rest of this. You might be asking, well, why didn't a guy, if he has a press brake, do all this to start with? Well, problem is, these narrow edges, press brake doesn't relate to that. Press brake, you got to have a good, half or better on my press brake. Probably really more like 3/4 for it to press in the center of the die. Otherwise, it just slips to one side on you. Anyway, I'll a little bit, so we'll see if we can straighten that back out. All right, maybe the third time will be the charm. I think we're still not quite. I think a guy could get there. So here's an end piece that I previously made up. It will go right in there. Yeah, a guy could definitely spot weld that in there like that. Okay, I've clearanced my notches a little bit. Try one of these side bends. I have adjusted the press brake to where hopefully it'll bend it far enough. Also swap my piece around so the gap between the dies is on the other side. There's like a very slight imperfection. All right.
Sorry, I forgot to record the spot welding. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Failure at Retirement.